Welcome to the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park for race 22. Michael Collins in the 2 car sitting on pole and Francis Haas sitting on the outside pole. Here's the full qualifying results. Now we'll take you back to trackside. So the 2 car of Michael Collins able to get the pole for today. It's like Penske brought in another good car. Just hope it hangs on for the entire race.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines fired up, here we go. Alright, so field is set and they're rolling off. So our second straight race north of the border. Then we'll have our last international race. It's at Yukasa Motor Speedway. The one and only oval that we race in Canada. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're underway. Side by side, but a 2 car should have the inside advantage. No, 53 is not letting up. He's hanging strong. He'll have the inside entering this corner. Not clear yet. Side by side for 3rd place as well. And a 53 clears him. He got him. Looks like another good run, maybe it looks like, for the 53. If he wins this one, he'll definitely go into the playoff, playoff contention, or top 16 for now. And he'll be the first to get 3 wins, and that's 15 playoff points. And looks like here's someone crashing at the back. That should bring out the yellow flag. There's the 4 Zachary Fitzwater Sr. battling with Michael Collins, both having terrible seasons and both having 1 win each. But Collins has slowly been gaining, even though he only gained 3 spots after Montreal. He sits 31st. But he could pull it off. And here they come, the yellow flag. Francis Haas takes the yellow flag. And it looks like Fitzwater Sr. beats Michael Collins for 2nd. First caution of the day, we'll take a look at the replay. I think the helicopter cam works better through these corners. So, I like to see the 38 got into the grass. As it happens pretty much every time we come here. Trying to get back. Aaron John Steele didn't let him back in, and oh, he went upside down. So, huge wreck for the 38, and I like as he's sitting on the edge of the playoffs. 16th in points, that 38 team. This is definitely going to hurt him. Okay, let's even get a TV1 cam. Or actually, Aaron John Steele, he was on his bumper pretty much the entire time. I think we're going to see him in frame. There we go. 96 ends up going around as well. Tony Newman collected. Ride the roof cam for a much better angle. Hit him in the right spot. That thing went for a ride. Nearly went over the wall too. Well, there's the first yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, lights are out, getting ready for the green. So, the 38 and the 27 out of the race. And as we get set for the restart, the 27 has been pretty consistent, but yeah, this 38, the 39th place finish will take quite a hit. It's 6th in points. Not too long ago, they were like top 25. Around there, I think. For Al Legacy, we mentioned he was 16th. He's only 1 point ahead of 17th. Luke Sensor currently holds that position. Pace cars in, here we go. Green flag waves, we're back underway. Number 53 nearly goes off track. S4 team in second. Man, it's been just horrible. And I think someone crashed. Either that, or they're just so far off the track, no yellow. Here they come, 5A. They carry so much speed because of that downhill. Thought I was going to try to cross over, but I didn't. Still hangs on to second, Stephen Oaks in a 0-0, and third. So Oaks, he sits 7th in points, 2 spots gained. He has yet to win a race. Max Anderson sits third. That would be 5 extra playoff points if he can finish third at the regular season. Oh, and yep, that's definitely a crash. So hang on to it, stay on the track. Yellow flag. Alright, who is that? Oh, it's the one of Brad Cheston. We'll take a look at the replay. So Brad Cheston was having a good run. He was in 9th, but Carter Joey on the 41 car just turned him around. He flat out dumped him. Yeah, a lot of wrecks happen here, and they're usually the biggest, and my god. And Joey also destroyed. Got his top 10 finishes at the Red Road America and Sonoma. He's running aboard with the 41. Joey sits last in points. Brad Cheston sits somewhere 29th. So another wreck race car for Carter Joey. He has had high hopes for another road course race, but not today. It looks like still got like 3 more, I believe. So Brad Cheston, what a horrible season for our 4-time champ. We'll take you back to the restart. Lights are out, getting ready for the green. 36 cars now remain. Francis Hall is leading the race. See if he can win 2 in a row and sweep both the Canadian road courses, or try to win all the Canadian races. He won Martinsville, and next up is Jukasa. Of course, they're not the same, but short track. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who sits second right now. He is the lowest running driver with the victory. 37th. Here we go. Green flag waves, back underway. Four on his back bumper to the outside. Max Anderson back here battling with the 2 car, holding him off. Now the 4 car is just on him. See, put the bumper to him. Oh, he's in the dirt. Yeah, there he goes. And the 4 car will take the lead. Stephen still hanging on to 3rd, while Jake Jefferson battles Max Anderson for 4th. Jake Jefferson has a 68-point deficit to Derek Edison. So Edison has more points than you can get in one race. 60 is the maximum you can get. And Edison has 8 more than that. Alright, so they're gonna crash for us, or do I gotta throw the yellow for myself? Waiting on Tony Newman.
It'll be 1 to go this time, bye. Caution's out, caution's out, caution's out. Keep it.
Alright, so yellow coming out. This is for the stage. .53 there to the inside. Late on the brakes. No, but it must have been 5B. So that gives the 4 a lot of breathing room to get this stage win. That team is trying to pull off the impossible. Some drivers have gotten done at Tim Randolph. Well, maybe not Tim Randolph. Oh, Francis Hoswell. He's not playoff yet, in the top 16 yet. But with that second win, they gained 7 spots, 23rd. So they're getting closer. So here they come to the yellow flag. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. will win the stage. Francis Hawes will get 2nd, Stephen Oaks 3rd, Max Anderson 4th, Jake Jefferson 5th, Michael Collins 6th, Trey Wright 7th, Ryan Butcher 8th, Grayson Hayesville 9th, and Kenny Johnson gets the final point. So those are your stage results. See if anyone crashed. Doesn't look like it, so we'll skip you to the restart. So lights are up, and you notice Francis is not in 2nd place, and ignition on the 53 car. That's a tough break. So it looks like he will not be sweeping the Canadian road courses. And they brought in another pretty good car, one yet again. So they will not get their 3rd win today. Quite a lot of spots they're going to lose in points. Probably around 5 maybe. Here we go. Green flag's out. Back underway. Aaron Carlson. Aaron Carlson didn't need that. And Max Anderson, great restart. He gets to jump on Stephen Oaks. He takes 2nd place away from him. 2 car on the outside trying to get back at Jake Jefferson. But now he has to battle Trey Wright. Trey Wright needs a good run here. I think he needs more than a good run. I think he has to win at least a race and get all top 5s and top 10s for the up until the playoffs start. Our Las Vegas winner sits 27th in points. He gained 2 spots at least. Better to gain. Oh, okay. Same winner. Oh, never mind. Alright, gonna take advantage of the 2 and the 48 as they go into the grass. Yeah, a few of the big names have fallen back. Trey Wright has fallen way back. Luke Sasser losing 10 spots. 10 spots lost after Montreal, and he's 17th. Only 1 point out. Imagine if that was the last race of the regular season. That's happened to drivers before. Hell, even happened in the Sportsman Series this season. Well, what is now last season. Trey Wright to 4th place. Ryan Butcher finished last at Montreal. He needs to get those back. Get those points back. Sits in 5th now. And they dominated Kentucky. Sat on pole, won stage, and won the race. He fell back mid-race, but just power drove his way through everybody. He made the inside work. He definitely made the outside line work. I think it was so fast. And finally got Joe Gibbs their first win of the season. And Ryan Butcher, 24th. He only lost 3 spots despite finishing in last. So he didn't lose too much. 4 car still leads. Max Anderson trying to fend off Stephen Oaks now, as Oaks is going to go a bit wide. That's what's fun about these road course races. And 23 and 52 crashing out, but no caution. 6 cars on pit road. Okay, so the officials decide it's all clean and green, despite there being a crash. Sometimes that's okay. Fitzwater was running a bit high, and Anderson ran the lower line, trying to close the gap. He's hunting him down. Anderson trying to get his first win. He sits 3rd in points. So that'll be 5 extra points for finishing 3rd in the regular season. He gets another 5. That'll be 10. Four a bit too hard. Anderson a little bit as well, but the 4 went a little bit wider. And that now Anderson's on his tail, looking to his inside. I don't think the 4 can afford to lose this race. He might have to crash the car if he has to. Trey Wright the third at 34 is on the move here. 4-car trying to make it stick. I don't think he can. Anderson just right in front of him, trying to clear. Can he cross over? No, he can't. Anderson in the grass, but he'll lead this one. Fitzwater gets back in line. He doesn't pull to the inside in one. Trey Wright now just under a second. He's going to join this party, make it a 3-way battle. Into 5A. No mistakes here. Now the 4-car made one. Trey Wright. Will he take second away? Big lead for Anderson now. Ryan Butcher trying to get to 4th place. Oaks slowly falling back. But Oaks has been pretty quiet. Well, the ISM race very early in the season. He was pretty aggressive there. I wouldn't say too quiet. But he's 7th in points. Gaining 2 after Montreal. Yeah, all I do is talk about points when it's nearing the playoffs. And Fitzwater hanging on. Oaks is gonna go wide into the tire barriers. And I'll bring out a yellow flag with 2 laps to go. So we're gonna go into overtime. Not what Anderson wants to see. Clean once again. 4 as well made it. Don't think Trey Wright did. The white, or not the white. So racing it back to the yellow. Fitzwater drives it, trying to take that lead. He wants to lead. I think you should be leading on these road course races maybe. But here they come. Yellow flag waves. And well, the white and yellow, but green, white, checkered. Alright, we'll take a look at the replay here. Anderson is your race leader. Oaks was, I wouldn't say he was struggling. Was slowly falling back. Wasn't making any gains. He took it too hard. And into the tire barriers. Man, that any closer and Nate Jefferson would have clipped him. And that would have been done for him. Or ISCR would have been crashed out as well. And we see back there Hillary Sanchez got turned. Don't think anyone hit the 00 despite being that close. Came across the 19. Catches the water barrels. And then back here we see Keith Stevens in the 95. I don't know how this happened. Did he try to go down pit road or try to stay on the track? He just crashes head on into the pit wall. And Joe Jefferson gets into Sanchez, putting damage in his car. Alright, so we'll see the results of the line and reset the field. So here is the results. So there will be 30 cars restarting. No one will be parked. And of course anyone who's out of the race, that's their official result. Alright, let's take you to overtime. Road course rules. Okay, here we go. Green, white, checkered. 1 lap only. Green and white will be displayed at the same time. Here we go. Pace cars in. Anderson looking for his first. Fitzwater Sr. looking for his second. Here we go. Green flag is out. And the white flag is out. One more time around here. Canadian Tire. On the outside line. Ryan Butcher trying to bump him out of the way. Trying to help his teammate here. Trying to go through the middle. Oh, it's going to be tough. Now he's on his teammate. Oh, he's going to take out his own teammate by doing that. And that gives the advantage to the 4 car. To the front. Oh, it didn't hurt him that much. He's still on him. Didn't get off to a lead at all. Hey, Ryan Butcher, he wants to win too. He's still got to fight for a playoff spot. He doesn't care about no teammates in the 5A. Can they hang on side by side? Crash behind. The 11 goes off. Anderson hangs on. Fitzwater Sr. nice and smooth. Big lead for the 4 car. Looks like this will be win number 2 if he can hang on. Jay Jefferson trying to get one more spot. Slight contact it looks like. But here they come. Last corner. Fitzwater Sr. Gonna be win number 2 here at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. And the 48 gets him at the end for 3rd. And now they're crashing. The 2 is in it. 43, 51, 47. The 21 want to crash back here. Can he get a couple? Oh no, they've already crossed the start finish line. I know the start finish line is a bit closer. It's supposed to be a little bit farther back. But it is the best thing we got. So, not too bad, right? As long as the racing's good. Oh, huge victory for the 4. Huge. They definitely needed that. Take a look at the 4 race results. Then we'll take a look at all the big crashes at the end. So, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. his 2nd win of the season. Max Anderson comes up short. That's still a lot of points. So, max points for the 4 team. Stage and the win. I think, did he win the stage? Yeah. Jake Jefferson 3rd, Ryan Butcher 4th, Trey Wright 5th, Noodles 6th, Kenny Johnson 7th, Luke Sasser 8th, Derek Edison 9th, and Grayson Vito finishing in 10th. Here's the rest of the race results. Yeah, all our drivers lost a lot of spots at the end. We'll take a look at the replay. So here's the first crash. Joshua Rush, Marcus Attachi get together. Yeah, he just got turned hard into the wall. He looked like he was trying to keep going, but I think that his car was destroyed. Yeah, he didn't even bother. He tried reversing, but yeah, that car's done for. Then we move here. Did they wreck here? No, surprisingly they didn't. But man, were they crashing everywhere? Yeah, we saw the 2 crash. He was in the top 10. The 51 crash, fighting for a top 10. Oh, it started right here. So Kenny Johnson into the back of the 2 car. Contact with the 9. 9 kept it straight though. 2 goes sailing off. Hard impact. And then Kenny Johnson, trying to avoid pit road, comes back into the 51. Forces him off the racetrack. What a horrid season for the 51 team. Trying to get back on the racetrack. Yeah. And the 43 and the 47 get into it. Yeah, at least he beat those 2. Did he? Yeah. Or... yeah. Okay. So... that is the all the wrecks and 2 cars... oh shit. Okay, forget it. So, here is the full race results once again. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. gets win number 2. Will now take you to victory lane.